Yo, what is good? This is Archangel Raphael, aka Jesus Christ, as well as other known deities, Muhammad, Buddha, Shiva, Krishna, and etc. In and out the body as well as usual. I'm here to carry out God's will, authority, purity, and essence. And on today's video, I think it's very important that I come on and elaborate the notion of change and why you manifested certain things in your life to go where they needed to go in order for you to develop the higher change to manifest those things that will manifest a greater change. And therefore, you're totally an expansive, elaborate spirit and soul living out your journey in life. And you're always stretching, you're always moving towards that greater possibility and end. And I think that's important to mention, especially now, because if you're not healing, you're probably dealing, and God doesn't deal. So yeah, it's crucial to implant all the right feelings and attributes of knowing yourself when you're moving into these greater velocities of change by the things you're manifesting, the things you've been praying for, the things you've been meditating on and working on yourself, shadow work, inside out, all of, light and dark, every part of yourself, which takes lifetimes and even long times. But if you're anything on your spiritual mission, every single minute is that occurrence of existing and expanding. So when you're overarching where I'm from and looking down on a lot of things, you touch bases when you come into the fruition of elaborating and expanding and growing into this newer, broader expansion of change. But if I wasn't here to make these videos here and then, the healing wouldn't take place in humanity's longevity. So, I'm just glad I can do it. And I'm glad that I'm a creative being, just being myself, and I could just always put out something new that's never been done, and anyone can do that. So the whole point of life and reality is to be in your knowingness and to work inside out and to get to that place where you're manifesting the things of your heart and your soul, your wants and needs, the thing you've been praying, for God, the thing that you just know is right. You've been asking for that. And it's going to come. It's going to come for your betterment and for your change. And it's not as if anyone or any manifestation can claim your right for manifesting your own success, because you've already been doing it. You've already been in the momentum of doing exactly all the right habits. Though in spirituality work, it comes to a point where you gotta tip the balance to the scale of more influencing inward manifestation rather than external forces, because then you can utilize things outside of yourself and be dependent on those things. Because once you get to the point where everything is in one with you, you will manifest those things, and they will help you change for the better to fully align your spirit and your soul and your vessel to your godly mission. And if you've been truly working inside out and doing it for however long time, it's just gonna be amazing. Everything's gonna make sense. It's gonna click. It's gonna be right. And things may not reflect yourself through your manifestations at the time, but God always has the script and is laying out your walks and what you got to do next and how you got to do it, and why you should have waited and why you should have been patient, because the thing you were manifesting needed you to do this before you could do that, and now you did this thing, so boom, and it just keeps that's the whole entirety of the universe. And I think it's important for everyone to utilize this force of dynamic change I'm expressing through this video content that you're viewing on the internet. So yeah, I could be doing live streams eventually and all that, but at the end of the day, there's only so few of us, but there's so many of us at the same time. So yeah, let's keep doing that. Let's keep changing. Let's keep growing. Let's keep evolving, because it's the only thing to do. When you look at life on a broader field, and you start to express yourself within your soul and your spirit, all of everything that God has to work through you and intended for you to manifest, because the love of your soul and your heart and your spirit lies in these things. And with great light and golden abundance, I won't even say abundance, but with great light and golden hues for humanity, for God's sake, peace, love, and enlightenment. And yeah, you're gonna get there. You always do. That's that positivity that's cultivated. But at the end of the day, truth of looking at yourself is how you're gonna feel. You're really gonna feel who you are, because the things that you're manifesting is gonna show you directly where you're at. But not to be dependent on anything outside of yourself, because once you're in one with everything, being detached from your body, and at the simultaneously being with yourself. So, and it's all of its entirety, and everything that you created and brought into formation. Yeah, the things you're manifesting care and love about you because you cared and love about them to manifest them. So just be grateful, and just be like loving yourself. So that's the most important thing. Yeah. I could have been smoking a blunt on camera. It's okay. We'll save that for future.